one and all to Newton North TV. This is girls soccer versus Framingham. Framingham going up the right here with the ball. Seem to be putting pressure on the goal, and it goes out for a goal kick on Newton's side. Short goal kick for Newton as they slowly bring it up their left side around the 10-yard line. Oh, big hit all the way up to the 20. Framingham takes back possession of the ball, going into the middle. Ball goes out. Free kick for Framingham. Throw in for Framingham. Punt to the middle from Newton's goalkeeper, and the ball goes out. Throw in for Newton. Newton's able to keep possession of the ball going up the right, and it goes out again. Another free kick, another throw in for Framingham, as it's called. Throw in for Newton. Throw-in is blocked by Framingham, and it goes back to Newton again. Throw-in is deflected by Framingham, but this time the throw-in, is once again for Newton. This time moving the ball further down the field. They're getting closer to the goal. Let's see if they can put some pressure on. Newton throws it in, tries to cross it into the middle, but the ball goes out. Goal kick for Framingham, as it seems. Wasn't actually a goal kick, it was offsides on Newton. Framingham gets a free kick from far back, making it practically a goal kick. Here it comes out to the middle. Newton's able to take early possession. Can they hold on to it? Yes, they can. They're moving it up. But Framingham puts enough pressure on so that they need to fall back, but they're able to give a through ball into the middle, but Framingham deflects it, bringing it back down. Newton taking back possession here. Trying to move it up the left, but Framingham stops them. Throw in for Framingham. Newton bringing the ball up to the left, on the left side. Has to move back due to too much pressure. Trying to bring it through the middle, but it's cleared forward as Framingham tries to set up a little counter here. It falls through and Newton gets the throw in. Newton clearing the ball out far on the right side, trying to set up a counter, but it's not working. Oh, but it is working as the ball fails and it goes out. Throw in for Framingham here. Throw goes far and the header is missed. Newton taking possession of the ball, trying to move it up, but it's not quite working as Framingham deflects them. trying to keep the ball in possession of their defense. Newton is moving it across the field, but Framingham deflects and takes possession. Framingham failing to give a through ball to their forward players, resulting in a throw-in for Newton. Newton's throw keeps it in the middle. Ball doesn't seem to be moving too far as Newton and Framingham fight over possession. Framingham almost had something, but Newton's able to clear it out. Same thing happens on the reverse side. Framingham pushes it up on their right side, attempting to put pressure, but it's called offsides. Newton putting the ball back into play, very close on the out-of-bounds field as it goes out, but Framingham were the last ones to touch it, giving Newton the throw. Ball seems stuck in the middle right now as both teams fight for possession. Newton's trying something here, going on the left side, not too much pressure on them, but the ball is failed to be run to the middle until now, and Framingham's able to clear it out. Newton trying to bring that pressure back on, but Framingham's able to clear the ball all the way out to middle, as Newton fails to really get the ball into the box. Throw in for Framingham here. Throw goes far and connects with Framingham, but Newton quickly takes back possession. Newton's defense in midfield has pretty strong possession of the ball here, but Framingham's able to take that back, keeping the ball from going out. They're trying to move it up the left side here. Stop, but they get possession back, and there goes Newton taking it, giving it all the way across the field, but they're unable to reclaim possession as Framingham clears it out into the middle. Oh, big hit there. Framingham hits one of Newton's players from behind. Referee calls a free kick. About 25 yards from the goal. See if Newton can make something out of this. Players line up on the 15 as Newton prepares to take the free kick. Ball soaring, goes over though. Goal kick for Framingham. Players coming back on after a brief timeout. Remember, this is a goal kick for Framingham. Ball goes deep. Framingham keeps possession of the ball around the middle as they try and give a through ball up to one of their strikers on the right side. but it goes too far and it goes out. No one from Newton has touched the ball since it was kicked by Framingham, so it's a throw-in for Newton. Throw-in is headed up further down the field for Newton, but Framingham knocks it back out, giving them another throw-in, this time further down the field. Newton and Framingham fighting here for the ball right on the edge of the field. Newton's trying to put pressure on, trying to get the ball through past Framingham's defense. Have they succeeded this time? It looks like it. No, they haven't. Framingham's able to take back control of the ball as it goes out, giving a goal kick for Framingham. Going far and strong. Framingham's trying to keep the ball to push it forward, but Newton's deflecting it here. Oh, Framingham gets it back, trying to get it down the middle this time instead of on one of their flanks. Will they succeed? Doesn't look like it. Newton seems to be overwhelming them and keeping them stuck where they are. Framingham trying to move the ball back and then move it forward, sort of switch up the play here. But it gets the ball out, giving Newton another throw-in on their left side. Goes far, and Framingham's able to quickly take possession of that from Newton, but they're not able to do much with that possession as Newton's there defending. Framingham trying to push it forward over the Newton defense this time, not just through them. Doesn't seem to be working. Big hit from Framingham, but it goes straight to Newton's goalie. Nothing of value is done there. Newton's goalie with a punt to the middle, but it's quickly taken by Framingham there. Newton can't seem to keep possession of the ball for too long, but Newton is defending Framingham quite well. Newton trying to move up the right, but two Framingham players stop that one from Newton with the ball. Quickly trying to move it on Newton's left. Ball moving further down the middle. Newton able to clear it out to the middle of the field. Newton trying to move up the right. They have a lot of free space. Framingham isn't giving any pressure onto that Newton player with the ball, who clears it into the middle, but it does nothing as the Framingham defense is there to stop them, and the goalie picks up the ball, getting ready to throw it wide. Big punt straight to the middle. Framingham trying to keep possession as they go to the right side. Through ball here for Framingham. One of their players trying to run quickly past to the ball before it goes out. And there it goes, out of bounds. Another throw in for Newton. Throw fails to keep possession for Newton, as they're unable to hold on to it for long. But their defense is still holding strong, so even with their more possession, Framingham is not able to break through there. Quick throw in from Framingham, tries to get into the middle, make something of that. But they weren't able to make anything of it, as Newton quickly clears out the ball. Framingham trying to move it back in, but too big of a kick to get anything done. Newton's goalie just picks it up. Nothing of value done. Ball punted into the middle. Newton trying to hold on to possession as Framingham attempts to move the ball further down the field. Ball seems relatively stuck in the middle right now, as neither team can get that one push they need to get it to the other team's goal. Throw in for Framingham. Newton able to clear out Framingham's minor little offensive there. But Framingham's able to quickly recover, and they're going in, but quickly lose possession as Newton's defense still holds strong and keeps them from going in. Goal kick for Newton. Goal kick is short. Interesting strategy. Framingham trying to put pressure on that ball since it's still close to the goal, but not able to make anything of it. Ball goes out, throw in for Newton. Framingham trying to get the ball into the middle to mount some sort of offensive. Newton is blocking them consistently. But here they are, able to get some good possession, able to try and get into the middle, but it is cleared out of there as Newton starts to move up and get the ball out of their half. Quickly batted back in, though, by Framingham's defense as they try and move up, put pressure on Newton's goalie, but they're just not able to get close enough to do anything of that nature just yet. Framingham finally able to get the ball out of that little muck it was stuck in there for a bit. Getting a good shot off and doesn't quite go in, hits the left post, and it goes out, giving Newton another goal kick. Another short goal kick from Newton. Framingham attempting to put pressure on it again. They get it out very close to the sideline. Thus, it gets pushed out by Framingham, throwing for Newton. Trying to throw it down the field. Doesn't go anywhere. Newton unable to clear the ball out, so they just throw it back out again. This time it's a throw-in for Framingham, in the same spot, however. Throw-in goes deep into the middle, but there's no one on Framingham there to connect with the ball. So Newton just clears it out. Framingham trying to get it back in there, but no kick is good. And it goes far over the goal, achieving nothing. Once again, a short goal kick for Newton here. This time Framingham unable to put pressure on quickly, but they're able to quickly recapture the ball. This time, however, throwing it into the middle so Newton's defense can get rid of it. Framingham continuing to put pressure on. Nobody's, however, there in the middle to receive it, so the ball goes out, giving Newton once again another goal kick. Shocking nobody, it's another short goal kick. Framingham putting pressure on. This time they're able to keep the ball for a bit. But it's not able to get into the middle, and they very quickly pass it away. Newton clearing the ball out of there, but Framingham are the ones who intercept it. Trying to move down the middle. Once again, cleared out by Newton's defense. Ball goes out, giving Framingham a throw-in around the half. Framingham trying to do something with their throw-in, trying to give the through ball down to one of their players further up, but ball is cleared out to the side, giving Framingham another throw-in, this time, however, much further down the field, putting them in a position that could endanger Newton. Ball passed into the middle, nobody's there to receive it, another goal kick for Newton. And another short goal kick. No one's surprised. But this time it's very quickly cleared out. Framingham's unable to put pressure on. although they are still able to quickly recapture and keep Newton from going up. Newton gets the ball, but passes it straight back to Framingham. Let's see, Framingham trying to get the ball into the middle for one of their players, but Newton's there intercepting it, hitting it back out. Throw in for Framingham. Throw in attempts to move the ball closer to the middle, but it is once again cleared out by Newton. Something seems to have happened here, giving Framingham a free kick. Relatively close to the goal, but it's indirect, so... Oh no, seems to be direct, possibly. Wonder if they can do something with this. Newton sets up a wall of 2. Ball goes over the wall to Framingham in the middle. No one's able to quickly capitalize on it fast enough, so Newton's goalie is able to pick up the ball and run to the edge of the box, preparing to punt or throw it to the middle. Punt goes off. Newton attempts to keep control of the ball, but aren't able to hold on for it for too long. Framingham, however, botches their through ball, sending it for another goal kick for Newton. Newton giving their goal kick to one of their defensive players instead of the goalie. Wonder if this will change up their pattern of going short, and it does. However, not too far. Going around to the 1/4 line of the field, 1/4 down the field. Although one of their defensive players is able to clear it down further. Finally, the ball is on Framingham's defense, but Newton fails to have possession. Oh, but they're able to take it back. A fight for the ball breaks out here, but it quickly goes out, giving a throw-in for Framingham. Framingham able to head it further down the field, but no one is there to receive it as Newton clears it back out to the middle. Again, a scuffle ensues, but the ball is quickly cleared out to Newton's side. But once again, Framingham fails to have someone there to receive the ball as they push it further and further down the field with no one there to pick it up. And Newton's goalie quickly snatches that up and prepares to clear the ball out. Punt goes to Newton, this time on Framingham's half. Maybe they'll have to play defensive now. However, they're able to quickly clear it out, putting their offense back in the action. Ball goes out. Off a Framingham player, apparently. As another timeout is called. Players are returning to the field after that brief timeout. Now, if you'll remember, it is a throw-in for Framingham. Oh no, throw-in for Newton. I was incorrect. Clearly, I didn't remember. Framingham trying to push the ball up, but it seems to go out, giving Newton another throw-in in the same spot. Framingham quickly retaking possession of the ball, however failing to move it up as Newton clears the ball out again. Twice, actually. Newton moving up the right, and Framingham quickly gets the ball out of there. Framingham's defensive players showing that they can do what their offense cannot, and that is move the ball effectively and where they need it to go. Newton throw in here, trying to throw into the middle of the field. However, Framingham's able to clear it back out, giving Newton another throw in slightly further down the field, in the end not changing much. Newton attempting to throw it back into the middle. Framingham's the only one there to receive it, and thus heads it further away from their goal. Ball goes out. Throw in for Newton. Back into the middle it goes. This time Newton is the one to receive the ball. Trying to push down. They're getting relatively far up. Ball is pushed out again by Framingham. Another throw in for Newton. Once again, the ball is thrown into the middle. Once again, Framingham receives, and once again, Framingham pushes it back out. Let's see if things will repeat once again. No, this time Newton receives the ball, quickly saving it from going out and giving Framingham a goal kick, but Framingham sends it back out again, giving us another Newton throw in the same spot. Newton claims the ball after the throw-in, but Framingham quickly pushes it out, giving us another Newton throw-in, this time further back. Failed throw-in into the middle, gives Framingham the opportunity to clear the ball. They take it, but Newton quickly reclaims, trying to push it back into the middle. Oh, big hit here. Sadly, it's too big for Newton, and the ball goes straight to Framingham's goalie, as they prepare to clear the ball out, sending it into the middle. Further to the right, the ball ends up landing. Framingham there to claim it. Framingham there to put pressure on, but Newton's able to get in front of that ball and move it further down. Framingham is in a bad position here if they wanted to score, as they were too far down the field and the ball was moving too quickly to get good control, along with Newton's players being right there to stop them, assuming they did. Newton's goalie here to take another goal kick, however waiting as Framingham delivers 3 substitutions here. Another short goal kick. Nothing's changed apparently. But the defensive players are able to clear it further down the field, but no one is there to recover it, and the ball goes out, giving Framingham another throw-in. Throw goes to a Framingham player, who is able to push the ball further down the middle. Newton's able to block them, but Framingham able to try and send it back in, but they do send it out, giving Newton another throw-in, this time relatively close to their goal. So they'll have to try and get that ball out of there quickly if they want to get anything done. Throw goes far, but Framingham's there to collect it. However, they fail to keep possession for long, as Newton attempts to clear the ball out. Framingham trying to push back up. Same side. Same result, nothing much. This time in the middle, Newton has possession. Passes it back, planning for a big kick, but it is deflected by Framingham. No kick into the middle. Newton fights for the ball right on the edge, defeating Framingham, able to push the ball up. They're going up the right side, and their cross into the middle is just not accurate enough for their players. And the ball goes straight to the goalie. Goalie sends it up and over to the middle of the field. Framingham attempts to gain possession of the ball. Newton is able to quickly claim it, however. Newton pushing up the middle. A lot of space here, a lot of space they can work with. But Framingham doesn't like that and trying to close in, and Newton is unable to take that ball and send it to the end. Goal kick for Framingham. Goal kick goes deep. And Framingham taking possession of the ball here. However, quickly loses it as Newton overwhelms their players. Oh, but Framingham's able to take it back, trying to get onto this breakaway. And, however, it goes right into Newton's goalie because the ball was just moving too quickly and no one was able to get control of it fast enough. Newton's goalie sends it straight to Framingham, but they're not able to get control of the ball, and Newton's able to clear the ball out and send it out of bounds, actually, giving Framingham a throw-in on Newton's left side. Framingham trying to get the ball out of there as Newton slowly pushes it up, but ball goes out, giving Framingham a throw-in. Framingham trying to move the ball further into the middle so as to avoid more throw-ins and so as to get a goal, but Newton is able to take the ball and move it into Framingham's half. However, the Framingham defensive players clear the ball out and try and set up a breakaway here. Nothing, however, is achieved as the ball goes right back to the middle. However, Framingham takes it back, this time on their right side with little people contesting them. But those few people contesting the Framingham players are able to push the ball out, giving Framingham a throw-in on their right side. Pushing in on Newton. Throw-in goes short. Although they pass it back, big clear into the middle, no one's there to claim it. And the ball is sent out into the true middle of the field. Framingham trying to recapture the ball and send it forward. Get a small pass in that goes straight to Newton. Tries to clear it into the middle, but Newton deflects it, sending it all the way back close to Framingham's goal. No Newton players to take advantage of it. Not fast enough, at least. Oh, but Newton slowly trying to move it up. Framingham deflects it, moves it back down, clearing it to Framingham's offensive players. Now they're trying to move it through the middle. They have some help, they have some space, but Newton closes in on that space. Framingham on Newton's left here. Clears it into the middle, no one's there to take advantage. Send it right back to the Framingham players, that's the thought of the Newtons. And send it out is the next thought, as the ball is, well, it goes out, giving Framingham a throw-in back where they all started. Framingham throws it into the middle, quickly cleared out by Newton. Framingham has a throw-in, but this time further away. Same side, however, same side. Throw goes far. Throw goes in, but quickly sent right back out, right where it started, as Framingham gets a throw in the exact same spot. This throw stays in at least for a little longer, but quickly goes back out. This time, however, Newton seems to have the throw. Maybe a little concession there. No, Framingham has the throw, but Newton is able to quickly reclaim it. Framingham trying to take the ball back, send it down the middle. They get a throw in. They aren't able to get it into the middle with enough space to get a shot off, so Newton clears it back out, trying to set up a breakaway here, but Framingham closes in on Newton's players and the ball, sending it right back out, but this time closer to Framingham's goal. Framingham throws the ball. Doesn't go too far. stays in the same area. Closer in the middle, however, now, as Framingham clears the ball out to keep Newton from putting on any pressure. Ball goes out, throw in for Newton. Let's see if they can make anything of this, as they are getting quite close to Framingham's goal, at least in a way that they could take advantage of. Throw-in goes to Newton. Newton keeps possession of the ball in the middle, but too many Framingham defensive players get the ball away from them out of that. Clearing it out to Framingham's 1 offensive player to Newton's 2, and Newton's able to quickly capture the ball, keeping Framingham running as they just stand there and pass it about. Framingham trying to take that ball back near Newton's goal with little Newton defense compared to the 3 Framingham players, but as Newton slowly accumulates back in the back, they do get a throw-in to try and move it up. Framingham's throw-in is on hold as Framingham completes another substitution. Throw goes far into Newton as they get the ball again, but Framingham's able to quickly recapture. However, Newton gets that again, moving it back down, and it keeps on going back and forth in the same area until the ball finally goes out, giving Newton a throw-in. Throw-in doesn't go far, as the ball quickly is sent right back out. This time, however, Framingham has a throw-in. Oh, seemed to be clearing it into the middle, but it doesn't go too far as it just goes back, actually, nowhere towards the middle. Going out, giving Newton a throw-in. However, this time it's closer to Newton's goal, so Framingham might try to take advantage of it. Ball is quickly hit by Newton and Framingham both respectively after the throw-in. Ends up in the same spot where it started, but this time not out of bounds. Oh, although it does, however, end up out of bounds after just a few seconds, giving Framingham another throw-in in the exact same spot. Framingham still trying to get into the middle. Nothing is done, however, as the ball is given to Newton's goalie for a goal kick. Goal kick is once again given to a defensive player. I guess they don't want to go short with it. Ball tries to go to the middle, is hit by Framingham's offensive players. They shoot, but it is not accurate at all, not even on target. Ball goes out, giving Newton another goal kick. Newton with another short goal kick from their goalie. Trying to keep the ball, trying to move it up the right side. Newton seems to be working on that right now. But Framingham quickly takes that and gets the ball to their defensive players, most likely trying to exactly send it into the middle for midfield to pick that ball up and move it, but Newton is able to quickly take it away from them, trying to get it to a more advantageous position, but they're blocked. 3-on-1, Newton loses the ball, whistle blows, and a free kick is called for Newton. Everyone seems to be setting up on the 35-yard line for this free kick. Players move out, but Framingham quickly takes the free kick from Newton as they attempt to move the ball up on Newton's left side. But the ball goes out, giving Newton a throw-in. Framingham trying to get ball into the middle. It works for a second until Newton clears it back out. Oh, Newton here with possession of the ball, but the 3v2 is not enough as Framingham's players are able to take the ball and send it back out. Newton throws it in. Framingham quickly taking it, trying to move it up, but it's blocked and deflected. Although Framingham still holds on to the ball. Big clear into the middle. However, too big for Framingham's players. Newton's goalie has the ball in their hand. Punt into the middle. No, into the left side. Newton holds on to the ball, attempting to clear it out. They do, into the middle. Finally. Unable to move it up as Framingham recaptures the ball, sending it to absolutely nobody and the out of bounds. Thus, a Newton throw-in. Ball's thrown in. Nothing much of it. Newton tries to pull off a breakaway here, but Framingham is able to take that ball and try and get it out. Newton, however, quickly taking back the ball. They're getting close to the goal, but it is just going too fast for any player to take it, and the ball goes out, giving Framingham a goal kick. Framingham's goal kick sends it out. Doesn't go too far into anything they'd like as Newton attempts to push the ball into Framingham's goal. Ball is just rolling, however. Framingham takes it, passes it up. With a lot of space here, they could really get something working, but they just hit it way too far, achieving nothing other than a throw-in for Newton around the halfway line. Newton trying to throw it down the field. They are able to keep control of the ball, keep possession as they go down the left side of the field here. Attempting to clear it in is deflected as Framingham recaptures the ball near the middle here. Trying to push it up the middle. They have plenty of space. They have plenty of players. They have quite the opportunity here. Can't cross it into mid, however. And no Framingham player is able to take advantage of the ball once it does end up getting there, where they need it to be. So the ball is quickly cleared out, sent out to the right side of the field, where Framingham continues fighting for it, and they're able to get control of the ball back in the middle of the field. Newton takes it back, trying to move it up the right side straight to a Framingham player, who sends the ball out, giving Newton a throw-in. Throw goes straight to Framingham, which goes straight back to Newton and straight back to Framingham. Newton recaptures the ball here, trying to move it down the mid or up to the middle to move it then down the middle. Seems to work somewhat. Newton going here, but the ball again is too far away for any players to reach, except maybe they will reach it. They do indeed right before it goes out. Ball goes out in the end, however, and half is called. second half beginning. Newton has kickoff. We're just waiting on the referees now. Whistle blows. Newton hits it back, and then big clear forward. Framingham quickly recaptures. Newton trying to put pressure on. Fails to. Another clear forward. Newton again fails to put pressure on as they fail to get the ball and fail to take advantage of that big clear. Ball almost goes out. Newton saves it last second, but it does end up going out as they fail to send it into the middle for one of their players to take advantage of, and it's a goal kick for Framingham. Goal kick comes out on the left side of the field. Framingham trying to push it forward. Newton hits it over, and Newton hits it out. Framingham has a throw-in right here. Somewhat close to Newton's goal. Let's see if they can make something of it. Newton trying to defend vigorously. Seems to succeed until Framingham gets the ball into the middle. But again, they fail to do anything with it. Newton's goalie with the ball. Small kick forward. Doesn't accomplish much other than getting the ball right back out of bounds. This time with a throw-in for Framingham. Framingham throws it in, tries to get it to the middle. Does get it to the middle. One person there to claim it. Turns and kicks, but the kick does not go too far. I believe that was one of our first shots on target. Too slow to get anything done, however, so the ball is quickly claimed by Newton's goalie as they kick it forward on the left side of the field. Framingham trying to push it up, but it goes out. Newton was the throw. Throw goes far. Newton tries to push it further. Framingham stops them. They keep pushing it forward. Framingham stops them again, clearing it right back out, leaving us in the middle of the field around as far down as we started. Ball can't seem to move. Finally does. Framingham hits it out. Trying to move the ball. Two players fall over each other going after it. Ref calls it. Wonder what it'll give. Free kick for Framingham. Free kick is too far to really be able to score off it effectively. But we'll see what the Framingham players can do with it. As expected, Newton tries to clear it out almost instantly. Framingham quickly takes it back as they try and go in, but Newton just picks it up. Goalie on top of that ball as fast as it came to them. Goalie hits it out. No one gets to the ball. Not instantly, at least, as Newton is able to hit it up. They're putting on pressure here. Tries to hit it over the goalie, but no. The ball goes too far, going out of bounds, giving Framingham a goal kick here. Goal kick goes to the right side of the field. Framingham tries to move it up. Newton is on them. Framingham pushes the ball to the center of the field and hits it up forward to one of their players on a breakaway, but it's too far forward and the ball is cleared out by Newton's goalkeeper, the only person in between them and a goal. Ball goes out. Throw in for Framingham. Framingham with a relatively short throw. And ball very quickly goes right back out. Nearly the same position as another throw-in is called for Framingham. This time a bigger throw, but this time it goes to Newton. And Framingham able to, or tries to get the ball back at least. If they had gotten it, could have been a dangerous position for Newton, but they failed to move the ball. So ball goes back out. Another throw-in for Framingham, pretty much the exact same spot. This time the ball doesn't go into the middle with the throw, and the ball goes out faster than it did last time. Framingham with the throw, throwing it back into the middle, this time not further down the field. But Newton is able to hit it back, creating a goal kick for themselves. Short kick for Newton, as always. Keeping it in the middle, not clearing it out. Dangerous to pass it in front of your goal like that, as Framingham shows with a goal with a good shot right from around the 16-meter line. It goes into the back of the net of Newton, their goalie unable to do anything as Framingham celebrates, moving away, putting 1-0 on the scoreboard for Framingham. Our first goal and one of our first shots on target. Newton ready to come back from that. Waiting only on the ref's call for kickoff. There it comes. Newton sprinting forward with a clear. Going to the sides, but unable to get there. Newton very quickly loses the ball to Framingham. Not able to put much pressure on. Framingham tries to move the ball back up, but Newton is there to stop them. Ball back on Newton's half. They pass it back to their goalie. Goalie has a ton of space to do something with it. However, they just pass it. All right, almost went to Framingham, but it does end up in Newton's hands. They try to push it up the field, but fail to, as Framingham is there to stop them. Ball goes out, Framingham throw. Throw goes down the field, as players are listening to the ref, who made a call that they had not paid attention to. Throw is redone. I guess it might have been an incorrect throw. Anyway, Framingham redoes the throw, this time with much less success. Ball stays in for a little longer, but it still goes out, giving Newton a throw in here. Framingham heads the ball to the middle, right off Newton's throw. But the ball is very quickly cleared out to the side, giving Framingham another throw in here. Same spot. Short throw down the field. Doesn't accomplish much. Same position we were just in. Framingham throw, practically the same spot. Ref calls something. I guess. Oh, substitution. Missed it, but that is what'll delay our throw-in from Framingham. Ball goes not short this time, and ball ends up in Newton's hands. They try to get it to the middle to put pressure on, but no, not able to get much out of it as Framingham clears the ball and is now moving it down the field with another breakaway. They're breaking away just in front of Newton's players. Can they get it in? No, they can't. Newton's goalie's there to stop it. Ball goes out, giving Framingham quite the set piece in the way of a corner. Both teams prepare for this corner. Framingham's going to take it on Newton's left side. All players seem to be bunching around in the same spot. We'll see if this strategy works out for either team. Framingham moves in, ball is kicked, going into the middle. Nothing is done of it as a goal kick is won by Newton. Framingham heading the ball out or just tapping it out with their foot. Short goal kick from Newton, nothing new. Defense tries to clear it out and go straight to Framingham. Newton is able to deflect their passes forward, however, keeping the ball from going too close to their own net. Framingham recaptures the ball going down on Newton's left side. Tries to get it into the middle. Succeeds this time. Someone is there to capitalize on it, but not quite well enough, as the ball is cleared out and goes out of bounds, giving Newton a throw-in, this time on Newton's right side. Ball goes far down the side, deflected by Framingham as they try and push it into the center. They do have some players now in that part of the field, but the ball is not able to get to those players. Thus, nothing is done, and a goal kick is established for Newton. Another short goal kick, this time to the other side of the field, the right side for Newton, that is. Newton trying to play it down that same side. They're blocked once, so they're trying to move it now into the middle. They're able to get it onto their left side, holding onto the ball for quite a while, but that does not last as they do give it straight to a Framingham player. Not really the best pass, and the ball goes out. Newton lets it go out to claim their throw-in, to try and throw it far down the field to one of their own players. Framingham seems to tap it out, but no, it's Newton who taps it out. Framingham throw, and Newton taps it out again. Throw for Framingham, this time further down the field. Ball not down the field, but sort of to the center, shorter throw. It is, in the end, pushed down the field again. But Newton is able to get it clear into the middle. Nothing much comes of it. Newton passes it back around their defense. It's going. Ball moves through there. Newton clears it out. Newton and Framingham's players do contest the ball for a short bit before Framingham just knocks it out of there, not wanting to deal with that. And Newton gets a throw-in near the 45-yard line on Framingham's half. Ball is moved into the middle. Newton moving up. It's a 2v3 for Newton. Kicks it, but it goes straight to Framingham's goalie. Not much effort needed to stop that ball. Another shot on target to add to the list. Rather short list, but at least there is one now. Framingham punts the ball out. Straight into the middle. But Newton's able to clear it out a little. This time on Newton's left side of the field, they have the ball, try and get the ball actually, but it does end up getting tapped out by Newton as they fight for the ball with Framingham. Framingham's throw in here, down the field, Framingham heading it, right out of bounds. Nothing new. Newton's throw here, right on the half. Throws it down, tries to get it over Framingham. Unsuccessful, however. Right as Newton is able to claim control of the ball, this time much further down the field, getting quite close, but Framingham gets in front of that ball, allowing Newton to not pull anything off. And thus a corner is called. Newton will try and take advantage of this set piece as they do need to do that. 26 minutes left in the half. If they don't get anything in, they will lose this game as they are 1-0 down. Newton running into the middle with the corner coming in. Framingham deflects it for another corner. Newton runs back into the middle. Corner is kicked. This time Framingham's goalie there to knock it out of the middle. Goes on to Framingham's left side here, Newton's right. And they're able to knock it out. Newton's throw. Trying to send it back into the middle to keep that pressure on that was sort of left over from the corner kick, but nothing comes of that. Newton corner, this time on the opposite side. Newton's players holding back, planning to run in as the corner is taken. They're able to knock it in, crossbar, and it goes down in, bounced off one of the players. Hard to see from what team, but the ball goes in, giving Newton the goal, 1-1. Off the set piece, but it still works, still goes in, and it still counts. The game is as tied as it was just about 10 minutes ago. This is anybody's game now. Anyone can take this home. Framingham holds the kickoff here. Oh, the goal is contested. And I believe what has happened here is the referees have decided that the goal was not valid. And thus bringing us back down to 1-0 for Framingham. Turns out Newton was not able to tie the game up. This puts Newton in an interesting predicament as they are back down 0-1. Ball goes to the middle. Nothing much comes of it. Framingham tries to push it down, but Newton's there to stop them. Framingham keeping the ball in the middle, but they are trying to hit it up forward. Once again, Newton does stop them, deflecting the ball, taking back control over it. Newton trying to hold on to possession. Weak pass, however, goes right to Framingham. Newton quickly able to recover, though, take the ball back. Bit of a scuffle over there on the right side for Newton. Ball seems to be going back and forth between possession and who holds it. But the ball ends up rolling right out, giving Newton a throw-in, throwing it down the field. Ball goes back out. Another Newton throw-in. This time further down the field, around Framingham's 25-yard line. Ball goes back out, this time for Framingham throw. This throw is quite close to Framingham's goal, so if Newton's able to take that ball and quickly do something with it, they might get something done. Seems like that's what they're trying precisely. So far, nothing's coming of it, however. Framingham trying to clear that out, trying to make pressure. They have a breakaway here, but it is 3-on-1. It is going to be hard to get through with the ball there, trying to get a good shot off. They shoot, and it goes over, achieving not too much other than continuing to put the pressure onto Newton that they are still behind and that they still need to score if they want to win. Newton has a goal kick here. Wonder if they'll go short or not. Framingham seems to know that they like to go short a lot. Trying to immediately put pressure on the ball there. Although the ball is quickly hit out, Framingham does have a throw-in now, relatively close to Newton's goal, trying to hit it to the middle. Gets it to the middle, but also gets it further back, and also into the grasp of a Newton player. Seems to me that a Newton player hit the ball with their arm, counts as a handball still, giving Framingham a free kick here. This is a dangerous position to have a free kick like that, especially for a team that's already down 1 point. Framingham might try to capitalize on this, get a second goal over them. They get very close, and they do get it in. They do get it in. 2-0. That pretty much cements the victory for Framingham. I don't see any chance or Newton can come back for this, but who knows? 2-0 lead is hard to come back from, especially with a game that's been so close when it comes to chances. Newton has not had too many shots on target, whereas Framingham does have a clear advantage on them over. Newton contests the goal. Refs seem to side with Newton on this one. Bring the score back down to 1-0. Second false goal here. Corner kick, as it seems, for Framingham. Framingham seems to be setting up for a short corner. Newton goes to defend it, but they end up going far. Ball is stopped and ball does not go in. Goal kick for Newton. Once again goes short. Framingham trying to put pressure on that short goal kick. Unable to, as the ball goes out. Newton's throw tries to go far. Too many Framingham players, and thus one of them picks it up. Newton again tries to hit it out, this time towards the middle, not down the field. Once again fails as Framingham puts it back closer to Newton's half, or Newton's goal to... Ball rolls out, giving Framingham another throw. Throw goes very far down the field. Framingham holding onto the ball, trying to get into the middle, trying to get an advantageous position. But they fail to. Trying to hit it back up down the field. Framingham's going for the ball. It seems to roll out, but they're able to stop it just in time, holding on to that ball. Try to pass the ball close into the middle, but Newton takes it. Framingham back with possession. Oh, good clear in from Framingham. Good chance here, but no. Newton's defense is there to stop them, there to block them, there to keep them from getting a good shot off. Another goal kick for Newton. And another short kick for Newton. Once again, Framingham fails to take advantage of that short kick. Newton holds on to the ball here on their right side, but they quickly lose it. Framingham quite close to their goal, as they could get something good here, but no, ball once again goes over the goal, as gives Newton another goal kick. This time, Newton will most likely not go short with their kick, as they're not having their goalie take instead of one of their defensive players. Goes further. Not far enough, though. Framingham able to stop the ball and tries to get it up. Newton's there to deflect it, there to get it out. Not out far enough, though, as Framingham keeps the pressure on and trying to get that ball into the middle, but Newton's able to keep them from it, getting the ball out of bounds, but Framingham a throw-in. Throw-in goes further into the middle. Ball quickly goes right back out, giving Framingham another throw in, same spot. Throw this time down the field to an open player. Another player clears it in. And Newton clears it out. Oh, Newton on a breakaway here, but Framingham's there to stop them. Free kick for Newton here. Too far to really make too much of it, but it is a good place to start off from if you're trying to set up a goal-winning push. Newton seems to get the idea of that. They're getting quite close to the goal. Too close, in fact. Actually, they're not able to get in a good enough position to clear the ball into the middle, and thus the ball is deflected right back out for a throw-in for Newton. This is a good spot to have a throw-in, however. And a timeout is called. Timeout comes to an end with a whistle blow. Newton, remember, they're in that advantageous throw-in position. Trying to get into the middle. Almost do. Oh, they do end up as Framingham fails their clear. But their second clear is successful as Newton fails to quickly get a shot off fast enough. Oh, Framingham on a breakaway here. 2-1, but that second player is too far behind to release support. Shot's too weak to... No, shot's not quite on target here as the goalie deflects it. And the second one goes over the net, giving Newton another goal kick. Newton with another short goal kick. Framingham quickly takes it, but not in any good position. Framingham with a poor pass straight to Newton. But they're able to quickly get the ball back. This time pushing it down on Newton's right side. Newton quickly recaptures. Pushing it down on their right side. Still, Framingham gets into the middle of the field. Nothing much comes of it as it slowly inches towards Newton's right side, Framingham's left. Framingham trying to get into the middle. Interesting pass there to absolutely nobody as Newton knocks the ball straight out, giving them the throw-in. That is Framingham. Framingham has the throw-in, throws it in, tries to get it to the middle. Goes to the middle, Framingham has a player in, fails to clear it in. Goalie almost fumbles the ball. They're almost giving Framingham a goal, but no. They're able to pick the ball back up fast enough. Goalie kicks the ball out to the middle. Referee calls it. Free kick for Newton. This free kick is very far back. Newton will have to do a lot of lifting if they want to get this to the goal. But like last time, it is a good place to start. That is, at least if you get it to your own players, which Newton fails to do. Framingham here trying to set up a counter push. Almost get it done, but called offside by the referee. Newton with a free kick, also still very far back. Once again, goes to the middle. Once again, Framingham takes the ball. Once again, Framingham has a counter. This time, however, they might change it by scoring. Nope, but once again, the ball goes over. Netting Newton another goal kick. Wonder if they'll go short or not. Big shocker. They're going short. Framingham trying to put immediate pressure on. Newton gets the ball out. Referee calls a free kick for Newton. I guess Framingham was a little too aggressive there. Goal kick out of the goalie box. So it's not going to be able to get too far down the field. Stays in Newton's half, that is. Framingham trying to push it down on Newton's right. Unable to clear it out as Newton keeps the pressure on Framingham's offense. Knocks the ball out. Framingham throw. Ball goes to the middle. Framingham heads it out, however, even though they're the ones trying to put pressure on. Makes sense as they had no one else in the middle there, so shouldn't be too judgmental. Get it to the other side of the field. Framingham trying to put pressure on, but they whiff the pass into the middle, unable to get the ball into a goal-scoring position. Thus, another goal kick for Newton. 12 minutes, 40 seconds left. Newton goes short again. This time they're able to get it, but not to their own players. Framingham's deflection doesn't go too far before getting recaptured by Newton, but they are able to hit it back forward. But no Framingham player is able to get to the ball fast enough for Newton's players. Newton tries twice to clear it, second time successful. Quite a scuffle going on there for the ball. Referee calls it. Free kick for Framingham. Framingham about 43 yards away from Newton's goal. This free kick could prove to be the deciding factor for the 2-0 goal, unless they send it straight to Newton's goalkeeper, thus accomplishing nothing. Punt goes out, straight to Framingham. Try to send it to their own players. Newton's able to clear the ball out. Newton's throw here. Not quite. Ref calls something. Calling substitutions. Framingham's throw indeed. Framingham trying to move the ball into the middle. Newton keeping the ball where it is, however. Oh, now Newton's trying to push it up, trying to put pressure on Framingham, but it is quite unsuccessful in the end. Framingham getting the ball into the middle, around 25 yards away from Newton's goal. No one, however, is there to receive the ball from Framingham. Thus, Newton's goalie quickly picks it up and begins to get the ball out of there. Weak punt, however, but it still goes to a Newton player. But squash between two Framingham players, they quickly lose possession of the ball. But the pass forward by Framingham goes straight to Newton. Goes back and forth a little there. Newton able to reclaim possession of the ball. Framingham, however, takes it quite swiftly away from them, trying to put pressure on with this breakaway, but it's not able to achieve anything as Newton's two players are able to get in around the Framingham player. Newton saves the ball from going out, but Framingham quickly knocks it back out with a Newton throw-in relatively close to Newton's goal. Quite close indeed. Throw goes down the field. Framingham heads it back up, however. Framingham not quite able to get the ball into the middle of the field as Newton is blocking them. 2-on-1 here for Framingham. The player doesn't have any support, is then pushed out, but they're still given a corner kick. Let's see if Framingham can do something with this. Not a corner kick. It is indeed a goal kick from Newton. Wonder if they'll go short again. Goalie's taking it this time, so probably will. Once again, short, surprising nobody, including Framingham, who try and put immediate pressure on the ball, but are unable to. Ball's knocked out of Newton. Framingham throw. Tries to throw it into the middle. So the throw doesn't quite make it to the middle. Some later passes do, setting up an interesting chance for Framingham that they do, however, miss the shot. Not the best angle, but at least they were able to get a shot off. Goal kick for Newton. Once again, short. Framingham trying to put pressure on it, this time differently. And like always, they do not succeed. Ball goes out with another throw-in. Framingham, about 15 yards from Newton's goal, with a throw, throws it down the field. Newton quickly knocks it back up, going out of bounds. Putting another throw kick for Framingham, another free throw for Framingham. Similar spot. Framingham trying to knock it into the middle after the throw is quite short. Unable to do so as Newton's defense boxes in around them. But Framingham's able to open up with a beautiful shot from around 15-20 yards away. Goes right into the back, the net, bottom right-hand corner from the shot's perspective. 2-0 for Framingham. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. It seems like an impossible save for Newton. Best case scenario, it'll probably go down 2-1. No contesting the goal this time. Very clearly a good goal. Newton, however, stopped from their very aggressive kickoff, as Framingham is still completing some substitutions. Kickoff is to be redone. Newton, once again aggressive, goes straight to Framingham, not to either of their flanking players. Newton's throw. down Framingham's left flank. Framingham quickly recaptured the ball, going down Newton's right. Ball is stopped and goes out. Throw in for Newton. Pushing it down the right for Newton. Doesn't go far as it quickly rolls back out. Framingham throws it down the field. Quickly sent back out as substitutes are called. Framingham has a free kick here. Quite far, and they're able to send into the middle, but not close enough to make anything of it. Newton's defense clears the ball out. It goes out of bounds, completely out. Framingham's throw, around 40 yards from Newton's goal on Newton's right side. Ball goes relatively far down the field. Framingham tries to push into the middle. A couple deflections later, it does seem to be there. Referees call a free kick for Newton. Newton knocks the ball relatively far down the middle, but Framingham's able to quickly push it right back where it started. Newton recaptures the ball, using the little space that it has to move up the field. Oh, with a really good cross in here. Let's see if Newton can get the ball into the middle here. No, they cannot. I was about to say they would have a really good chance. But as the ball was going into the middle, Framingham's able to deflect it out, sending it out, giving Newton a throw in, however. Newton's throw goes to a Newton player. They hold on to the ball relatively long, but the ball eventually goes out, giving a goal kick to Framingham. No short goal kicks from Framingham. They hit it far. But a poor pass from Framingham gives the ball to Newton, trying to do something with it. But that ends up with the ball just out of bounds, giving Framingham a throw around halfway down the field. Ref calls it. Throw is going to have to be redone, as the one doing the throw was not able to wait for some substitutes coming in from Framingham. Framingham now able to complete the throw that they wanted to. However, not much is completed from said completed throw, as the ball ends up nearly where it started, this time, however, in Newton's hands. Both teams trying to get the ball down to the other team's side. Newton is the one to succeed in that. But not much comes from that success, as Framingham clears the ball right down to where it started. A couple players fall over trying to get to that ball. Oh, big knocks here. Free kick is called for Newton. Framingham was seeming to be a little too aggressive there. Newton, around 50 yards from Framingham's goal, will definitely try to do something with this here kick. Whether something comes of it is up to the players. And the player that it ends up being up to is the goalie of Framingham, who just picks it right up. Big punt, right to the middle of the field. Framingham able to push the ball up, but no one is there to receive it. Oh, someone is there to receive it as they go around the Newton players. Getting close to the middle there, quite dangerous, but Newton's goalie picks the ball right up before Framingham's able to get a shot off. Newton's goalie getting ready to punt the ball here. Again to the middle. Framingham's defense trying to push the ball away. They succeed. And from that success, borns a small opportunity Framingham able to push the ball around a little. Still holding onto the ball. Framingham's trying to move it up, but Newton stands still and they walk into them, giving Newton the ball. Newton here with a bit of a breakaway here, but they're behind the ball, behind a Framingham player who's able to get the ball to Framingham's goalie, who just clears it right out. Newton, however, the one to pick up the ball, but with little control, they hit it to a Framingham player. Newton with a big hit here into the middle. Playing around the sideline, will end up with the ball outside. Newton's throw-in, around 20 yards from Framingham's goal. On Framingham's right side. Not much is accomplished by the throw-in, other than moving the ball down a couple of yards. Once again, the ball is thrown into the middle. And once again, not much is accomplished as Framingham clears the ball out and begins a counter. A counter that is quickly shut down by one of Newton's players, pushing the ball right back to where it began. The ball is pushed out of bounds a little further up, with a Framingham throw around 40 yards from their own goal. Ball is cleared out by Framingham, pushing it very far up, quite close to Newton's goal, but doesn't accomplish too much as Newton's defense is on top of the ball rather hastily. Getting the ball out, tries to clear the ball down the field, but the ball does slip out of bounds before they're able to do too much with it, giving Framingham a throw-in about 20 yards from Newton's goal on Newton's left side. Throw-in tries to get the ball into the middle with a couple headers. All it does is get the ball to the true middle of the field. When Newton clears it, Framingham trying to push the ball back in around where the throw took place. But all that ends with is the ball going out of bounds. Corner kick for Framingham here on Newton's left side. Not much time left in this game. We're nearing the end of the second half here. Framingham prepares for their corner, sending it in, all players rushing into the middle. Corner does not get air, but that kick that it does, Intel does get air, a little too much, however, going far over the goal, giving Newton's goalie a goal kick. A goal kick sure to be shot quite short. Once again, the ball is short. Once again, Framingham puts pressure on, doesn't succeed, and the ball is played around quite close to Newton's goal on Newton's left side. Framingham trying to push the ball up and down the field. Newton's able to stop them. Framingham trying to get the ball into the middle there. Almost succeeding, but Newton's there, picking up the ball, moving it down the field with a rather weak pass that goes right into Framingham. Referee, however, calls the end of the game. This means Framingham has won the game 2-0. Newton unable to get too many shots on target, while Framingham frankly dominated the offensive side of this game.